Okay, quick walkthrough of the new functionality for the Dynamic Datatype Definition. This feature allows you to easily add new data types to your XNAT server. Here's we've beefed up the data type section. And you can now come in here and enter a data type name. I'll call this Clinical Assessment 1. And I'm going to say it's a subject assessor. Assessment. This is the human readable version of it that will show up throughout the website. Go. I do have advanced options here for defining some of the schema properties for a data type, the namespace for the schema, and the complex type name. Otherwise, it'll just generate those. Yep. Boom. That's it. I now have a new registered data type in my server. I can come and create a custom form for it, but it's already a registered, fully functional data type at that point. I'm going to add one here, right there. And then I'll just add a couple basic columns here, a number, and this is all the functionality that was in the custom forms based on forms.io that we added back in 1.8. Boom, I now have my data type. And so now I can say new experiment. There's my data type. Here's my edit page. The name and the date. This is just the dynamically generated content here. And there we go. I have created my data type. I can edit it. I can manage files and upload files to it. I could even register containers to it and run containers. I can do the same thing here for imaging assessors. I'll show you real quick. Come back to data types and say create data type. Let's call it processing 01. So maybe I'm storing some sort of processing results here. Processing. So, boom, I have my new data type. I can once again, oh, this is a nice feature. It automatically adds a link to the MR session page or whatever registered data types. The only data type I'm using on this server is MR session. So that's the only one I see, but you could have PET and CT and other things show up here. They'll automatically add a link to those report pages to be able to add an entry of this type. And once again, I can go to my custom forms, create a custom form. I add a few more fields here for my processing results. And obviously, there's a lot you can do here in Forms.io. You can add very complicated, intricate forms to your data type. And now that I've done that, if I go to an MR session page, I now have an assessments link. Boom. I can, once again, set a date. And put some numbers. And there we go. I've created an image assessor. It's now fully functional and registered in my project. I can see listings for that data. I can join it using the different data type searching functionality. I can register containers on any of these new data types and run processing automatically on my data. Pretty cool and stuff.